there's a lot of things going on in our nation, as we all know and see. First, our condolences go out to those families who had family members who was in the plane crash in Washington, D.C. So the condolences go out to all their families, and to those in Philadelphia where a day or two after another plane had crashed. These are things we don't want to hear. These are things that happen when you have overregulated and understaffed people working at the airports and in the control towers for the air traffic controllers. This has been a big crisis that's been going on for years, a shortage of air traffic controllers. They've been working overtime. When an air traffic controller is in the tower for 14 hours and someone doesn't show up, or you don't have someone to replace him, and he has to press it for another half a shift or a shift, I mean, it's likely he may be sleeping on the job, and it's not good for being up in the air. What do you say about that, Mr. North? I mean, wouldn't you think that there's an issue going on with this?
Eric, this is nation, totally nation, family, ourselves, we destroyed. Number one, since 1945, our new structure, administrative, FAA, communication, transportation, and our law in order, nothing is running smoothly. One of the busiest airport in JFK, in this planet. Every second, how many flights landing?
This is what I was thinking about. I'm saying, man, look at us in New York.
And so many runway we have in JFK. And national capital airport, why they have only one runway? This is number one. Number two, national security. FAA is one of the most important powerhouse. Every country in this planet, their own security. But our national security, if we do not care for ourselves, our brother and sister, our employee, what kind of administration we are running?
Very true. That's very, very true.
I am not talking left and right. I am talking straight. As a man of principle, as an employee guidelines, FAA, they have a employee guidelines. But
who follows it?
Exactly. Yeah. Who is the boss?
Yeah.
So, hope, so many blame games going on. President to administrative, transportation,
past president, and all. It's like everybody's passing the buck.
But we don't want to see that. We like to see
correction.
Straight.
Yes.
Have to be clean up.
Yes.
If somewhere is some jam, somewhere is some sweep or drain is jam, we have to clean up.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Exactly.
There's no other question
I don't care.
about that.
I'm left or right, or I am like a transgender or sex. I don't care anything.
This has nothing to do with that.
Exactly.
This is about doing what is the right and correct thing. Not just for the American people, but for people in general. Every airport in every country around the world should have proper regulation on the air flights.
Just think about it. How many people we lost?
Unnecessarily.
How many people we lost? For what reason? Why president not gonna be making the noise? He have a right to.
Of course,
he's
because
our president.
He's upset because it's under his watch as just coming in to the White House, and he's like, I just get in and look what's going on in the skies of America.
Yeah.
So naturally, he's going to be frustrated, and he's going to naturally not like what's going on.
My brother, I'm talking another crucial things. I hope our viewers, our network, and world media do not see another way, another avenue. Our defense, when President declared no transgender cannot be stay on the job.
Mhm.
Administrative defense, they have to check who they are on the black helicopter.
Mm. Yeah, good point. Definitely have to know who's there, who was there,
who is there, and what kind of mentality they have.
So this is the problem, because they were saying under the Biden administration, right?
Yeah.
He was reducing the score needed to become an air traffic controller because there was such a shortage and not enough people were passing. So they dropped the score.
They don't have any.
So that means now you don't have to think as intense enough or think logically enough to be able to pass the threshold to be an air traffic controller, but just meet a minimum and they put you in.
Yeah.
But does that cause a problem with making an error and making planes collide? We don't know. But what you're saying is very important, because you have to have people who's eligible, qualified, who definitely can do the job.
Exactly. Respectfully, who may I? Why I am doing millions of people's security? I have those kind of guards, and I have those kind of qualification. I have those kind of license to take care American people, American security, American life. Our administrator, defense, transportation, and White House, they have to check every sector. They have a right to.
Yeah. So we're under a lot of discomfort in America right now, as you see what's going on with Canada and Mexico. The Canadian Prime Minister and the President of Mexico just came out and spoke against America, especially Canada. They said they are disappointed that as a neighbor to America for so many years and as a friend to America for so many years, they feel betrayed into the tariffs being imposed on them by the new president, and Mexico as well. But one thing I have to agree with the current with President Trump about is that this fentanyl, they showed a chart of how many thousands of pounds of fentanyl is coming through Mexico in America.
My brother.
So he has a right to put pressure.
Not even fentanyl. Why Canada is one of the richest country in this planet.
Mm-hmm.
They have only 39 to 41 million people. Okay, less than our Texas.
That's right.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
And they have a gas, they have a oil, they have a diamond, they have a gold, they have everything. Why United States taxpayer every single year over $600 billion have to give the demurrage Canada and USA?
Has a furnished it to Canada. $600
billion.
Wow.
Plus. What reason? This is your taxpayer money. This is my taxpayer money. This is American people, poor people, their taxpayer money. Why we have to support country of Canada? Think about it.
But if they're one of the richest nations, what do we have to give them money for?
This is my point.